If a girl touches this, she wants sex. How to read emotional and physical signals in healthy relationships. In a world where dating moves fast and communication often happens through screens, understanding real human signals has never been more important. Too many people misread attraction or mistake friendliness for consent, and that's where emotional intelligence separates respectful partners from careless ones. Mutual attraction and respect are the foundation of every healthy relationship. Recognizing when someone feels comfortable or emotionally connected is not about guessing or assuming. It's about paying attention, communicating clearly, and respecting boundaries at every step. Modern psychology calls this consensual awareness, the ability to tune into another person's comfort level through body language, tone, and emotional cues without crossing personal limits. Understanding the CQs not only builds trust but also prevents misunderstandings that can harm relationships. When both partners feel emotionally and physically safe, natural intimacy follows, not through pressure, but through mutual desire and confidence. How to read emotional and physical signals in healthy relationships, a guide to understanding mutual attraction and respect. How to read emotional and physical signals in healthy relationships. Human connection is one of life's most profound experiences. It shapes our emotions, influences our confidence, and gives meaning to our interactions. Yet, in the modern world where dating apps and digital messages dominate, the ability to read genuine emotional and physical signals has become rare. Misunderstandings often arise not from bad intentions but from the lack of emotional awareness. True intimacy, however, begins with understanding, not assumption. Recognizing when another person feels comfortable, engaged, or emotionally connected is a skill rooted in empathy, observation, and respect. Every glance, gesture, and tone of voice can reveal how someone feels. It takes emotional maturity to interpret them correctly. Learning this language of comfort and connection allows relationships to flourish in a safe and natural way. The science of attraction. Attraction isn't just about physical appearance, it's a biological and psychological phenomenon. When two people connect emotionally or physically, the brain releases chemicals like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, creating feelings of happiness, curiosity, and excitement. Dopamine fuels anticipation. It's what makes your heart race when you see someone you like. Oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, creates trust and emotional attachment. Serotonin stabilizes mood and contributes to long-term affection. In healthy relationships, attraction grows when these chemicals are supported by mutual respect and shared experiences, not just surface-level interest. 2. Emotional awareness. The core of connection. Emotional awareness means being present, noticing the feelings and reactions of others without judgment or pressure. When you're emotionally aware, you listen more than you talk. You observe body language. You respect silence and space. You sense comfort or discomfort through subtle cues. A key part of this awareness is active empathy, tuning into how the other person might be feeling instead of focusing only on your own desires. This empathy builds trust, which becomes the foundation of real intimacy. 3. Understanding comfort signals. In social and romantic settings, body language often speaks louder than words. Some common comfort signals include relaxed posture, genuine smiles, natural eye contact, open arms or gestures, engaged listening, leaning slightly forward, nodding, mirroring tone. However, these signs don't always mean attraction. Sometimes they indicate friendliness or politeness. The key is to look for consistency and mutual engagement. True comfort feels natural, mutual, and balanced. 4. Discomfort and boundary signals. Just as comfort has its signs, discomfort also communicates important boundaries. Watch for folded arms, lack of eye contact, forced or nervous laughter, physical distance or step backs, one-word replies or looking away frequently. These cues don't always mean rejection. Sometimes people are shy or tired, but they signal the need for space and respect. A mature partner always prioritizes comfort over personal desire. 5. Communication, the bridge between feelings. Verbal communication is the clearest form of emotional safety. In modern relationships, direct conversations about feelings, comfort, and limits are signs of strength, not awkwardness. Key simple, respectful questions like, "Are you comfortable with this? Do you want to keep talking or take a break? I just want to make sure we're on the same page." These open-ended questions create an environment of trust and equality where both partners feel safe to express themselves honestly. 6. Emotional intelligence in relationships, Emotional intelligence, EQ, determines how successfully we navigate connection and intimacy. High EQ individuals recognize their own emotions, understand others' emotions, manage reactions calmly, communicate openly, build trust gradually. Developing EQ requires practice through reflection, empathy exercises, and self-awareness. People with strong emotional intelligence rarely misread others' intentions, making their relationships more stable and fulfilling. 7. The role of consent. Consent is not just about physical permission, it's about mutual enthusiasm. True consent is verbal, ongoing, and enthusiastic. It can be withdrawn at any time, and both people must feel equally in control. A relationship where consent is clear fosters emotional and physical safety, allowing both partners to explore trust without fear or pressure. 8. Attraction. Through emotional safety. When a person feels emotionally safe, they naturally open up more. They share personal stories, laugh freely, and initiate connection. Emotional safety increases physical attraction because comfort and trust activate the brain's pleasure centers. For example, a study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that individuals who felt emotionally secure reported higher attraction levels and more satisfying experiences both emotionally and physically. 9. Respecting emotional space. Every individual has a unique rhythm of emotional openness. Some people take longer to trust, others are naturally expressive. Respecting these rhythms shows maturity. Forcing emotional closeness too soon often leads to withdrawal or tension. True connection happens in stages through time, honesty, and patience. 10. The art of emotional flirting. Flirting, when done respectfully, is an art of emotional playfulness. It's about making someone feel noticed, appreciated, and respected, not pressured. Healthy flirting includes complimenting sincerely, making light conversation, smiling genuinely, listening actively. The goal is connection, not conquest. When emotional and physical chemistry combine naturally, relationships thrive with mutual excitement. 11. When signals get confusing. Misreading signals is common, especially in multicultural or online interactions. Instead of assuming interest, communicate directly. A simple, "I really enjoy talking with you. Do you feel the same?" can clarify intentions respectfully. 12. Long-term connection and emotional bonding. Over time, deep relationships rely less on surface signals and more on emotional understanding. The most successful couples continue to observe, listen, and adapt to each other's needs. They know that real attraction grows through care, respect, and shared experiences. 13. Final lessons. Attraction rooted in respect. Understanding emotional and physical cues is not about manipulation, it's about mutual awareness. Every person deserves to feel safe, valued, and heard. When both partners honor that, intimacy becomes meaningful and lasting. Conclusion. The power of emotional maturity. In a world that often focuses on physical connection, emotional intelligence remains the true sign of attraction mastery. A person who listens, observes, and respects boundaries becomes naturally magnetic because trust, not pressure, is the ultimate spark. Healthy attraction thrives on communication, empathy, and equality. When both partners move in sync emotionally and physically, connection turns into something truly human, love built on understanding. Have you ever wondered why some moments with a woman feel electric, like the energy between you is charged with something you can't describe? It's not about what you say or how you look, it's about what she feels when she's around you. When a woman feels truly safe, respected, and emotionally seen, her actions, the way she greets you, talks to you, or looks at you start to change naturally. This is not about tricks or control. It's about emotional awareness, respect, and understanding the psychology of attraction. Attraction begins in the mind. Real connection starts long before physical attraction. Studies show that when women feel emotionally secure, their brains release oxytocin, the trust hormone. This chemical doesn't just build romantic comfort, it builds loyalty. A woman feels closer to a man who listens, remembers details, and treats your opinions as valuable. When you show calm, confidence, and emotional maturity, her subconscious reads that as safety. That's when she begins to open up, not because she's trying to impress you, but because she feels at peace around you. Emotional safety is the key. In modern dating culture, many people rush toward instant chemistry, forgetting that the deepest attraction grows from emotional safety. When a woman senses that you won't judge or pressure her, her comfort levels rise naturally. She smiles more genuinely. She talks about things that matter. She becomes curious about your world. Emotional safety is built through small things. Real attraction isn't built in moments of passion, it's built in moments of peace. It's when two people can talk without fear, laugh without judgment, and share space without pretending. In the end, it's not about being perfect. It's about being present, emotionally aware, kind, and grounded. When you bring emotional honesty into your relationships, every connection you make becomes more meaningful. Because attraction that's built on trust doesn't fade, it deepens with time. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share.